continue to talk with customer success leaders who are delivering a high-touch white glove treatment with all their customers, regardless of the size, regardless of the need, regardless of the spend. In fact, I just spoke with one today. So I want to dive into the difference between tailored versus customized today. So first, let's look at the definitions. Tailored means modifying something that already exists. So for example, I might get a pair of jeans that I purchased off the shelf and have them tailored to get them taken in on the waist and hemmed. Another thing that I will often get tailored is a meal when I eat out. I'll find something on the menu, but I'll ask for some changes so that it meets my dietary needs. I don't eat gluten, so I'll have them switch some things around so that it works for me. So that's tailoring. Now, when it comes to technology, it's often where you're making some changes in the user interface. Maybe you're changing the name of a field. You can usually do these things within the administrative side of your software. And maybe you're making some changes to existing tools and templates. Customizations, on the other hand, are creating something from scratch that are according to a specific needs and requirements. So that would mean going to someone and asking them to create a pair of jeans made specifically for my measurements. It would mean hiring a personal chef to create a meal exactly what I want when I want it. From your perspective and your product's perspective, it might mean creating templates for your customers from scratch. It might mean, manually transforming their data from their format to your format. It might mean rather than working in the user interface and making simple changes, you're actually working in the code. And the thing about customizations is, one, they take a lot longer to produce. They're more expensive. They require technical experts. And two, as your product is continually changing and updating, they're more likely to break as the updates come out. And so then you might need to go back in and do all those customizations over and over again. Now, I recommend, for your sake and your customer's sake, to keep those customizations to a minimum. Rather than doing everything customers ask for, focus on tailoring. So get out of that special snowflake syndrome and look at how you can start to take the main route rather doing something unique and special for every customer. So that would be some ideas around that are creating a foundational journey to take most or all customers along. Maybe when your customers reach specific milestones, that's when you start tailoring or customizing. I really recommend you find out what your best customers are doing and then start to create some consistent, repeatable tools and resources to get all your customers along there. And then you can always do these small tweaks as needed, but the goal is to keep those customizations as outliers, not the standard. So here's some examples. One is we moved from this highly snowflake treatment for new customers to helping them create a foundation of user adoption before the customer success managers dove into what was unique for each customer. Another company I worked with, they were doing all this very manual data transformation. And so we created 3 packages. One is standard, so that's pretty much out of the box. Here's what you get out of the box. And that's and then there was a premium package, which is more tailored. We're going to tailor it to your needs. And then we also had a bespoke package, which was at a real premium, and that's where we're really customizing specifically to what the customer wants and needs, but the customers pay a premium for that. I also worked with a company where rather than taking customer down every path that they considered, we created 3 prototypes that they could select from. It's kind of like an a la carte menu. When you go to a restaurant, you're not, trying to build a meal from scratch. You got your options to choose from. To learn more, read my article on the 80-20 rule of customer success to help you start scaling now.